Ho ho ho! D7 here with Grok Trade. I've been trading in the live markets using technical analysis for 25 years, and I'm an institutional trader today. So let's get after it. If you don't know who I am, feel free to tag along and to see if you like what you like, and if so, give me a thumbs up and or a subscribe. We're going to look at the cues to start off with, and just so everybody knows, I'm in my humble abode here in Tampa, and I'm in my townhouse with the Christmas tree behind me. So let's get after it. I'm looking at the cues first. The first thing I'm going to do is look at the monthly chart on the cues. The reason I'm going to look at the cues is because sometimes that can lead the markets either up and or down. And this is the monthly chart. If you look at the monthly chart, we have major support, and we're at that major support. This is the time that we need to go higher. If we go higher, we'll get a double bottom. You can see that here, bottom and then a double bottom if we go higher. That will give us our W for wonderful, for wow, and that will give us a chance for upside opportunity. Now, we still have a Santa Claus rally to deal with. What does that mean? Usually, more times than not, we get what's called a Santa Claus rally, which is usually measured after Christmas, the week after Christmas going into New Year's, and it's the first 2 trading days of January. So normally we get that. If we do not get a Santa rally, that usually bodes very, very poorly for January. If you remember my videos from last year, I went into great detail on if we have a poor first weekend of January and the rest of January, what that means for the year. Sure enough, it panned out and we are down sizably for 2022. And for this month alone, guys, the Qs are down. What is this? Let's take a look here. Qs are down for the month right now almost 9% just this month alone, and the month's not over. Very, very crazy, right? So the rest of the market's down 6-7%. Just a very, very bearish month overall. Now, if we go over here to the weekly, this is the weekly chart again on the Qs, okay, on the technical stocks. We're at a major area of support, major area. This line was created back here in March of 2020, and then October of 2022 we found major support, and that's where we're at right now, and we're right there again. I think we have a pretty good chance of going higher. If we go higher here, look for more upside opportunity. I think we have a really good chance of actually there being a Santa rally. If we do not get the Santa rally, we are in for a brutal first week of January, which means a brutal January and what means a brutal 2023. Okay, keep in mind, this is my warning. So this next week is statistically very important to us. We have a great chance of bouncing. Now, if I go to the daily chart on the Qs, look at this. We're at major support again. See this? Support. We're at this support. We're very extended to the downside. RSI is pretty low on the MACD. Not as low as it could go, but very, very low. This would be a bottoming area that we could see a correction a rebound or a short-term capitulation back to the upside. So that's something that we're watching for. Now, let's go to the spiders. This is the daily spider. We're at major support here again. Support. We're there again. Can we bounce up, giving us a small W? Maybe. It looks like we're there at it. What does the weekly show us? Go to the weekly on the S&P 500. We're down, getting ready to pop up here. And, looking at the Fibonacci, I don't have them drawn here, but we're well above the 50% Fibonacci retracement area. Great area to see a bounce take place. Let's see if we actually do it. And the MACD is down at the 0 line. This would be a good place to see it curl higher. And I do see a shortening of the histogram on the MACD, saying that we in fact could reverse higher here. And if we do, look for a nice breakout to the upside. That's what that's a very good possibility. A quick look here at the Russell's 2000 Russell's 2000 weekly. You can see this here. It's curling up. It's too strong to even get down there, at least at this moment. Looks like it's getting ready to head higher. And if you look here on the daily chart on the Russell's 2000, daily chart. Let's go there. This is the daily chart, falling wedge. We're at major resistance, but look at this. We're actually broke just a hair above it. It's hard to see, but a hair above it. This thing looks like it's getting ready to rally to the upside. Financials, daily chart. If you look at this, we're at major resistance right now, but this is a bull flag. If this breaks out, we could get a big run to the upside. So again, financials, this is the daily at resistance. If it breaks out, you'll see a crack through these moving averages. And if financials take off, the rest of the markets will, in fact, go higher. Everything would go higher. But I want to take a look at the U.S. dollar and say, what's that saying? Yes, U.S. dollar's down quite a bit, which has been supposedly helping out the markets, but we're not seeing that play out so well. It looks like the U.S. dollar is set to go higher here. So I think that the U.S. dollar going higher is going to not do so well in the stocks. If the U.S. dollar can continue to drift downward, which I think the odds are against it, then the markets should have any problem going higher going into next week. If you look at a quick look into gold, gold looks very toppy on the daily. Silver looks very toppy on the daily. So I'd be looking to take profits at this moment, not holding that, especially with the U.S. dollar being as weak or is potentially strengthening going into the future. Quick look at the VIX. You can see VIX is chopping around. For such bearish activities, the fear just isn't spiking it. All that's telling me is look for continuation of the direction that we're heading. Anytime you just get fluctuations at the areas below, say 25 and 20 area, and the markets are crashing, look for continuation of that momentum to the downside. For if the markets do pop up, I'm seeing that we could get down below 20 on the VIX or the fear indicator. If the markets start to go higher, if we drop below 20 and we can stay there for several days, look for a continuation to the upside. So we are looking for that. Sorry for the snuffles. I've got the snuffles, and it's a frozen tundra out there. Frozen tundra. Now, I shared some things with you here. I'll share these with you. If you have not done this yet, I implore you, and I beg you, if you're trading in the live markets, especially do this for yourself for 2023. If you want your 2023 to be more profitable in the trading markets, please, with everything in me, go to groktrade.com, click on the algo at the top, algo, and then watch the first shorter video. That's all I'm saying, just the shorter video. If you want to do the longer video, feel free to do it, but watch just the shorter video at groktrade.com/algo. Watch that video, and that will tell you everything you need to know about how we can immediately use artificial intelligence to help us be more profitable immediately starting today in the markets. Markets are tanking. I am up money, and I'm using trading algorithms. So that should tell you something if you've been watching me for any time at all. And I made it very, very easy for anybody. When I say anybody, you to be able to get started and do so immediately. And I just made it so easy. Just yesterday, when I say yesterday, I mean just a year ago, it was not nearly this simple to get started. Because of technology, innovation, and our, the sweat of our brow and what we have done, we made it where anybody in the Grok ecosystem, so if you're listening to this video, you're that person to get in this algo stuff, to get using artificial intelligence. Don't let it scare you. I'm making it plug and play. it's done for you. It's done for you. Just watch the short video. That's all I'm asking you to do. You'll be highly more informed about artificial intelligence and how that's playing into the financial markets today, okay? So, guys, it's Christmas time. Wow. I love this time of year. And I, on behalf of Mark the Meerkat and the entire team here at Grok Trade, we wish you a very warm and Merry Christmas to you and yours. So anyway, let's watch these next couple mini videos. They're fun, and you'll get what I'm saying when I do this. And if you made it to the end, say made it. If you made it to the end, say made it. Only you and I will know what that means. So say made it. Say made it. Merry Christmas to you. We'll see you guys. Bye.